whether fuckers like it or not, I am doing Powerslap.
No Octagon, no ring, no problem for Paige Vanzant. Finally, she's had her first combat sports victory since 2019. The renowned BKFC standout debuted on Dana White's Powerslap last week and won via a one-sided unanimous decision, Christine Wolmarans. The Oregon native has had success in every one of her professional endeavors but fighting, so it makes us wonder, is Powerslap just a stop-by for 12 gauge, or is she into Powerslap full-time?
I just want to compete, and I had an absolutely incredible time doing this. I think that they're going to want me back, absolutely. So I do see a future here.
Fight fans, join us today as we take a peek into the career of Mrs. Wonderfoot and find out what's going on with her. But before that, for more detailed content in the world of combat sports, subscribe and smash the bell icon to never miss any video of Sportskeeda MMA. It would be a surprise to me if you didn't know Paige Vanzant, and then I have to introduce her to you. It's clear she's captured the attention of the masses in one way or another. Ever since she came on the scene, she drew comparisons to Ronda Rousey due to her charisma and that killer look. She had the potential to become a significant figure in the UFC women's division. Her age and rapid rise in popularity certainly suggested that. The UFC continued smart handling of her career as long as she was in the fight game. But after a career filled with more lows than highs in the UFC with a record of 8-5, she quit the UFC. With tears rolling down her face, she walked out of the Octagon and she knew it was a goodbye to something that had defined her up until that point.
I was with the UFC for 6 years, and then I transitioned into bare knuckle boxing, and now I'm going to do Powerslap.
Vanzant re-entered the combat sports world when she debuted in the world of Powerslap. She's the first former UFC fighter to make the leap from MMA to Powerslap. Paige Vanzant's debut in Powerslap was certainly eventful and successful. Despite being called for a flinching foul in the third round, she managed to dominate the match against Christine Wolmarans. Vanzant's first strike did not seem to faze Wolmarans. Her next two slaps visibly did. She scored 2 knockdowns with her slaps and controlled the bout throughout, ultimately winning by a clear unanimous decision, with all 3 judges scoring the fight 30-25 in her favor.
That was honestly the craziest thing I think I've ever done. I still don't know what to think. Dude, but I loved it.
This victory marks a notable achievement in her diverse combat sports career. With her finally back in the winner's circle, she indicated that this won't just be a one-off. Overall, Paige had a solid debut. Her accuracy and power with the slaps certainly made an impact. It's promising that she seems motivated to continue in this direction. Her performance contrasts with the earlier women's match, suggesting she stood out in a positive way. Her involvement comes at a pivotal time for the sport. Powerslap is still in its infancy and has a limited roster of women currently competing, just 5 to date. She enters a relatively niche but evolving arena. This presents both opportunities and challenges. She's openly confessed that fighting is more of a hobby and a part-time job compared to her main income source, her OnlyFans page.
Fighting, I have to understand now, is it's just a hobby. It's my part-time job, and now I have to realize that, OnlyFans, this is what's providing everything for me.
However, she had a bit of a detour before that. After competing in the UFC from 2013 to 2020 and briefly in the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, she went from acting to dancing to reality TV to OnlyFans. She did it all in the media business to earn a living. Honestly, she was an instant success everywhere she went, thanks to her girl next door looks and obviously her hard work.
OnlyFans has definitely been my largest source of income. I would say combined in my fighting career. I think I made more money in 24 hours on OnlyFans than I had in my entire fighting career.
Even after leaving the UFC, she lost back-to-back decisions in bare knuckle boxing after signing with the BKFC. Most recently, she fought to a split draw in an influencer boxing match against Elle Brooke under the Misfits banner after suffering an early knockdown in the fight. From her roots in the UFC and her ventures into Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, pro wrestling, boxing, and now Powerslap, she becomes the first fighter to have a career in Powerslap, the UFC, BKFC, pro wrestling, and boxing. boxing. Vanzant's career trajectory illustrates her adaptability and determination to succeed across different fields, from fighting sports to modeling and entertainment. And that's a wrap for today, folks. What do you guys think about Paige Vanzant, and how about her debut in Powerslap? Think we'll see her in the ring or cage next? Drop your thoughts in the comments if you haven't done it yet. Thank you for watching the video. Like and share and subscribe to Sportskeeda MMA. Don't forget to hit that bell icon for all the latest updates from the world of MMA, and we'll see you next time.